Take a moment to relax and let this story ease you into rest. Marigold and Muck's New Beginnings. This story is about Marigold and Muck, a girl and a hedgehog who embark on a journey to find new beginnings beyond their familiar forest and discover the beauty and surprises that await them. In a small village called Willbrook, lived a kind-hearted girl named Marigold. She had bright golden hair and eyes that sparkled like the morning sun. Marigold loved exploring the nearby woods, where she discovered all sorts of wonders. One crisp autumn day, while collecting acorns, she stumbled upon a small, prickly creature curled up in a ball. It was a hedgehog named Muck. The Muck had reddish-brown spines and a curious little nose that twitched as Marigold approached. The two quickly became friends, sharing their secrets and stories in the quiet of the woods. Muck told Marigold how he wished to see what lay beyond the forest. He had lived his whole life beneath the ancient oaks and by the babbling brook, but longed for a new beginning. Marigold, always adventurous, promised they would embark on a journey together. They decided to leave as soon as the first snow melted. Winter passed slowly, but neither Marigold nor Muck lost their enthusiasm. They spent the cold days planning their adventure, preparing and dreaming of all the places they would visit. When spring arrived, the forest began to sing with new life. Flowers bloomed, and birds filled the air with song. It was the perfect time to start their journey. With a knapsack packed with essentials and hearts full of excitement, Marigold and Muck set off. They wandered through meadows decked with wildflowers, climbed hills that kissed the sky, and crossed streams that whispered ancient secrets. Along the way, they met many creatures who were also on their journeys. Each had a story to tell, and every story added to the magic of Marigold and Muck's adventure. They met an old turtle, who shared wisdom about the land, a family of rabbits who showed them the best places to find fresh berries, and a wise owl who told tales of distant lands. As days turned into weeks, Marigold and Muck discovered that the world was much bigger and more beautiful than they had ever imagined. They built lasting memories, laughing under the starlit sky and marveling at the endless horizon. Their new beginning was filled with wonder, friendship, and the joy of discovering the unknown. Finally, they found a hill overlooking a vast valley that seemed to stretch on forever. Marigold turned to Muck, her eyes sparkling with happiness. "This is it," she said softly. "Our new beginning." Muck nodded, his little nose twitching with excitement. They had found their new home, a place where every sunrise brought new possibilities, and every sunset held promises of more adventures to come. Harold and Muck knew that no matter where their path led, they would always have each other. Their journey was only the beginning of many more to come, filled with love, friendship, and endless discoveries. Another gentle journey awaits. Wisteria and the Singing Widow. This story is about Wisteria, whose compassion for a distressed bird in a meadow transforms it into a sanctuary of life and joy. In a serene village nestled between emerald green hills, there lived a kind-hearted young woman named Wisteria. The villagers adored Wisteria, not only for her beauty but for her gentle soul and her readiness to help anyone in need. One day, while walking through the village, Wisteria heard a faint melody drifting from the distance. Following the sweet tune, she found herself in a blooming meadow, where wildflowers danced in the breeze. As she approached, she noticed that the melody came from a small bird perched atop a sunflower. The bird, with feathers shimmering in hues of blue and green, seemed distressed. "What troubles you, little one?" Wisteria asked softly. The bird looked at her with thoughtful eyes and sang a melancholic note. Understanding that the bird could not speak her language, Wisteria decided to sit and listen. Over time, Wisteria visited the meadow daily, bringing seeds and water, creating a bond with the bird. As days passed, the bird started trusting her, and its songs became more vibrant and cheerful. One sunny afternoon, Wisteria found the bird chirping merrily, hopping round the meadow. She smiled, realizing that her persistent care had healed the bird's troubled heart. The meadow, once a place of solitude for the bird, was now filled with sounds of joyous singing. Wisteria continued to visit, and soon, the meadow became a sanctuary for other creatures. Animals, sensing the harmony, joined, turning the meadow into a lively, singing haven. Wisteria's kindness had not only helped the bird but had transformed the entire meadow into a beautiful symphony of life. Her efforts reminded the villagers about the importance of compassion and helping others. They began following Wisteria's example, making the village a place where everyone cared for each other. And so, with the help of a gentle heart, the village thrived, cloaked in the joyous tunes of the singing meadow. Now another story to carry you further. Kawaii and the Dream Guardian, Silver Bell's Reassurance. This story is about a girl named Kawaii, who overcomes her fear of the dark with the help of Silver Bell, a kind dream guardian. Kawaii had always feared the dark. Every night, as the sun dipped below the horizon and stars began to twinkle in the night sky, a sense of unease would wash over her. But tonight was different. As Kawaii lay in bed, her eyes wide open, she heard a gentle whisper. Kawaii, the voice called. It was Silver Bell, the dream guardian. Silver Bell was a small, glowing creature with delicate wings that shimmered like moonlight. Her presence brought a sense of calm to the room. I am here to watch over you, Silver Bell whispered, her voice like a soft melody. There is nothing to fear. Kawaii watched in awe as Silver Bell floated above her, casting a soft, soothing light that illuminated the shadows. Why do you come to me? Kawaii asked, her voice trembling slightly. Because, dear Kawaii, everyone needs reassurance, Silver Bell replied, smiling gently. Sometimes, the darkness can seem overwhelming, but it is in those moments that we find our inner light. Silver Bell's words wrapped around Kawaii like a warm blanket, and she felt her fears begin to melt away. Close your eyes, Silver Bell encouraged. Let me show you the beauty of dreams. Kawaii hesitated for a moment, then slowly closed her eyes, trusting Silver Bell's gentle guidance. In an instant, she was transported to a meadow bathed in silver light, with wildflowers dancing in the breeze. This is where dreams begin, Silver Bell said, her wings fluttering as she guided Kawaii through the meadow. As long as you believe in the beauty within you, you will never be lost in the dark. Kawaii felt a sense of peace wash over her. The meadow was enchanting, filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers and the distant melody of chirping crickets. She trilled in delight, her spirits lifted. Whenever you feel scared, just remember tonight, Silver Bell whispered. I will always be here, watching over you, ready to bring you back to this place of dreams. From that night on, Kawaii no longer feared the dark. She knew that with Silver Bell by her side, she was never truly alone. As she closed her eyes each night, the whisper of Silver Bell's reassurance would carry her to a world of light, wonder, and endless possibilities. Now, let's move gently into the next journey. Wisteria and the Cloud Guardian, a tale of wisdom. This story is about a curious girl named Wisteria who meets a cloud guardian named Flower and learns the wisdom of the clouds. In a realm where the sky kissed the earth and the clouds danced with the mountains, there lived a wise guardian named Flower. Flower was no ordinary being. She was a majestic cloud guardian, bestowed with the ancient wisdom of the skies. Far below, in the serene village of Everglow, a curious girl named Wisteria, with her grandparents. Wisteria was always drawn to the clouds, often spending her afternoons envisioning adventures among their billowy folds. Her grandparents would tell her stories about the cloud guardians, magical beings who protected the balance of nature and whispered secrets of wisdom to the world below. One evening, while gazing at a particularly brilliant sunset, Wisteria noticed a delicate wisp of cloud that seemed to shimmer with the light of its own. Compelled by an indescribable feeling, she climbed the hill behind her home to get a closer look. As she reached the top, the cloud descended gently, revealing Flower, the cloud guardian. I have been watching you, Wisteria. Flower spoke in a voice as soft as the evening breeze. You hold a unique curiosity and wisdom beyond your years, Wisteria. Both awe and elated, asked, "What brings you here?" Flower smiled, her eyes twinkling like stars. "I am here to teach you wisdom of the clouds, to guide you on a journey of understanding and balance." Wisteria felt the surge of excitement and a touch of apprehension. "What must I do?" she asked. "Close your eyes and imagine yourself as light as a feather," Flower instructed. Hesitant but trusting, Wisteria did as she was told. In her amazement, she found herself lifted off the ground, floating beside Flower. With graceful ease, they ascended into the sky. As they soared above Everglow and beyond, Flower shared the secrets of the clouds, their formation, their journeys, and their role in maintaining the natural order. "Every cloud has a story to tell," Flower said. "Just like every person, they carry wisdom, experiences, and emotions. To understand the clouds is to understand the essence of life itself." Wisteria listened intently, absorbing every word. She learned about the gentle rain that nourished the earth, the fierce storms that tested its resilience, and the serene moments of stillness that brought peace. "Balance is key," Flower imparted. "Nature thrives on balance, and so do we. Remember this wisdom as you grow." As the night turned into dawn, Flower brought Wisteria back to the hill, the first light of day breaking the horizon. "Thank you, Flower," Wisteria whispered, filled with gratitude and enlightenment. "You are welcome, dear Wisteria. Keep this wisdom close to your heart, and you will always find your way," Flower replied before fading into the morning mist. From that day on, Wisteria carried the wisdom of the clouds with her, sharing it with others and living a life inspired by the balance she had learned. And whenever she looked up at the sky, she knew that Flower was watching over her, whispering ancient secrets through the winds. Thank you for being here. May you rest well.